home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
Good morning to you. Big Blue takes the nation last night despite the limited minutes because of the platoon system John Calipari used this past season at Kentucky. The deflated individual statistics, they didn't matter. 4 Wildcats go in the lottery last night in the draft. We start with K.A.T. Karl Anthony Towns. He goes number 1 overall to the Minnesota Timberwolves. It was the first time the T-Wolves had the number 1 overall pick in the draft. Towns averaged just 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 21 minutes per game. It doesn't matter. He's pumped to be a Wolf.
It just seems that everywhere I've been going, I've been able to make history some sort, some way. And I'm just glad this is just another step in making more history.
The best part of your game is what?
I think versatility. I mean, being able to give the coach anything he needs at any given time.
The thing you have to get better at is what?
Everything. There's not one thing I can't not get better at. If I could get as tighter and as sharper as possible for every single aspect of my game, I feel that Coach Cal, like he would say, you can be something special.
The next cat off the board is Willie Cauley-Stein. Trill goes number 6 overall to the Sacramento Kings. He becomes Calipari's 10th top 10 pick in his 6 years at UK. Cauley-Stein averaged 7 points per game in 3 seasons at Kentucky. He joins former Wildcat DeMarcus Cousins in Sacktown.
And when your name was mentioned, this place erupted. What were you feeling when they called your name?
Blessed for one, but just, you didn't know going into it, the unknown of the draft is so shaky. Like you don't know what the GMs and the coaches are going to, decide on who they're going to take. And I'm just glad, that I got a home now.
Trey Lyles goes number 12 overall to the Utah Jazz, the 3rd lottery pick of the night last night from Kentucky. He's just excited that he'll probably get to play more basketball in the pros than he did at Kentucky because there was so much depth in Lexington.
For sure, a little bit more minutes won't hurt any, but it's something I'm just looking forward to. I'll be able to go out there and showcase more things.
What do you think is the best thing? I know you've said you could shoot the 3 more than you obviously did at UK, but is there one thing in particular that says, hey, I can make my game around this? What is that?
Playmaking ability for myself and for my teammates. A guy that can break somebody down, go out there and get a bucket when needed, and can hit the open guy, can see the floor well.
Okay, right after Lyles, the Phoenix Suns take guard Devin Booker off the draft board. He joins 3 other ex-Wildcats in Phoenix: Brandon Knight, Eric Bledsoe, and Archie Goodwin. He was the 4th lottery pick from Kentucky last night, tying North Carolina's record for lottery picks in one draft. UNC had 4 go in the 2005 draft. Check out Book. He's looking dap in a suit, and here's a happy Book.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. It just shows you how great of a coach Cal is and how he's players first. So, I can't wait to get out there, like I said, and develop that same relationship with them that I had with this year's team.
When I was growing up, Jeff Hornacek, great shooter. Dan Marley could shoot it.
Right.
I hear you like to shoot the basketball.
I love to shoot the basketball. I love it. And, I heard Hornacek loves shooters, so I feel like I'll fit in well.
So here's a review of what happened last night in Brooklyn. Karl Anthony Towns goes number 1 overall to the T-Wolves. Willie Cauley-Stein heads to Sacktown to play for the Kings. Trey Lyles to the Jazz. Devin Booker to the Valley of the Sun. And then in the second round, Andrew Harrison goes number 44 overall to the Suns, joining Book. But then right after the draft, Memphis made a trade to pick him up. So Andrew is actually a Grizzly. And then Dakari goes shortly after that at number 48 to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Both of those guys going in the second round means they do not get guaranteed contracts. And then as you see, the disappointing news of the night last night was Aaron Harrison. He goes undrafted. He'll have a chance to make a team as a rookie free agent. Awesome to see all those guys, or at least 6 out of the 7, make the pros. That's a final look at sports this morning. Enjoy your morning.